today Israelis are pausing to remember those that lost their lives 1 year ago in that large-scale terror attack by Hamas that has forever changed the Middle East. While today may be a day of commemoration, the war still goes on. This morning, Hamas fired rockets from Gaza into Israel as the IDF's air and ground offensive against Hezbollah in southern Lebanon grows. NBC News international correspondent Matt Bradley is in the region, joins me now from the Lebanese capital with more on this. Matt, good morning. You know, a really painful, somber anniversary of the October 7th attacks. How are Israelis and others reflecting today?
Well, obviously, this has changed the face of the entire Middle East, and Israelis are commemorating this with a series of ceremonies throughout the entire country, mostly focused on Tel Aviv, a place called Martyrs Square, which has been the site of protests for much of the past year, demanding that the hostages be released, and in some of the towns and kibbutzim around the area of the Gaza Strip. We've been seeing very solemn moments there this morning, as well as the site of the Nova Music Festival, where we saw at dawn a ceremony timed just for the moment when Hamas militants attacked that music festival, killing hundreds of people. But we're also hearing from Hezbollah and Hamas. They released statements saying that they were vindicated in their choice to engage in this fight on October 7th, and saying that they are going to continue their fight against the Israelis. So they are also mentioning and marking this day, this solemn moment a year on. But there's also been continued violence. A year later, continued attacks by Hezbollah, firing missiles into northern Israel and from the Gaza Strip. Hamas is firing missiles, this time toward Tel Aviv. This just goes to show that a year later, there has been no real battleground solution to what started a year ago. And in fact, some of those ceremonies in Israel were even constrained by Israeli regulations against the crowding of people, against huge gatherings of people, as the Israelis decide how to retaliate against Iran, yet another new front in this war that started on October 7th. So there is a lot of commemoration, a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection, and also a lot of fighting that's still going on.
The U.S. has tried repeatedly to negotiate peace talks in the region, but Benjamin Netanyahu, he has forged ahead in his assault on Hezbollah in Lebanon. On a day like today, you know, we have the reminder of how this all began and what it has led to. Is there any discussion about a ceasefire or hostage exchange or any kind of diplomatic movement today?
Well, the Israelis have essentially backed away from any suggestion of a ceasefire, both with Hamas in the Gaza Strip and with Hezbollah here. And in fact, as I mentioned just a moment ago, they're now preparing a retaliation against Iran that threatens to escalate this regional war even more. So actually, there was a great article that was published in the New York Times today by some of my colleagues there that discussed how the Israelis and Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister, had essentially agreed to a deal that could have halted the fighting between Israel and Hezbollah here in Lebanon for 3 weeks, but instead backed away under pressure from Netanyahu's right-wing ministers. So and then also on top of that, we saw that there was an effort to try to create some sort of peace in the Gaza Strip. There was a lot of movement there, and then the Israelis went ahead and killed Ismail Haniyeh, which actually started a lot of the fighting with Iran. And now they've killed Hassan Nasrallah, who was about to agree to a deal to end the fighting here in Lebanon.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.